Hey everyone, this is Mr. Physics coming at you from the Via Noir anomaly in New Orleans. I just wanted to make a little video kind of highlighting some of the things that we did. What you're seeing now is the Friday before the anomaly. Recently, several of the resistance agents had taken over some of the boat portals in the area that are crucial for city fielding, and we just decided that maybe we try to take them back shortly before the anomaly just to make it a little harder for them to do whatever it was that they had planned. Several agents were supposed to join me on this morning to kind of help me with whatever boat tasks that I needed help with, but for one reason or another they weren't able to make it, and I ended up heading out to Prop Stop Bar and Grill by myself. It was a wonderful morning and the air was cool. The water was relatively smooth, so I had little problems getting there and kind of enjoying myself, waiting for the time to take over the portal. It just so happens that when I let some people know I was planning on going out there, they did a kind of quick field plan. So here we see the portal blue, and waiting on the right time, I enjoyed a cigar before turning it green. And then, along with the help of several other agents, Louisiana Ice, who took over the southern portal, Nola Scratch, who actually kayaked out at the same time I was out there to another portal, Fort Proctor, shown there, and the links were thrown and we managed to field New Orleans. Now, unfortunately, the field didn't last too long due to a spoofer. It was a resistance account, although we don't know exactly who it was, and the local resistance did kind of denounce the act, so can't really blame them too much, although this seems to be a common occurrence, and this is about the third time that I've been out there on the water, spend my money to produce a field by actually being there and having a fake account spoof it down, but I guess that's how it goes. On the way back in, I decided to hit a couple of other portals and just turn them green before calling it a day and getting ready for the anomaly that was happening the next day. But as I came closer to the launch, one of the railroad bridges there was down, and they were doing some kind of construction there, and it didn't look like they were going to be lifting it. I waited a little while just to see what kind of progress they were making, and decided that the other water-based portals are just going to have to stay blue for a while, at least until next time I get out there. But all in all, it was a great day on the water. We managed to make at least one checkpoint with the field before it was spoofed down. So some of the MUs did count towards the area's score. Many of our team players got to be covered in green. On the way in, here we see some people cleaning what must have been like a 30-pound catfish. It was crazy. Captured one more portal right here. Also ended up catching a couple of Pokemon while I was out there before I came back to the launch. And once there, checked real quick to see what my standing was. Top of the leaderboard due to that field. I didn't actually want or need the MU, but that's how it goes. And then I headed home to get ready for the anomaly the next day. Even though I've been involved in quite a few anomalies, this is the first time that I actually captained the team. My team consisted of my wife, my children, and then another family from Lafayette and two other agents. And after kind of meeting together, we had a quick lunch before going to take the group picture. Before leaving for the anomaly that morning, I went ahead and started a screenshot program to record the anomaly, and here we can see, starting shortly after 7 o'clock, what the city looked like most of the day. The entire anomaly entire day of the anomaly is condensed into 2 minutes in this little clip. So we can see it looks pretty bad, and the city is predominantly blue. Once the enlightened check-in started, some of the riverfront turned to green, as you can see there, but still the city is predominantly blue and kind of didn't look like a good day was going to happen. So we're looking at about 12 o'clock now, and around 3 o'clock the shards are going to pop, but something interesting happens. I think it's before that, around 2 o'clock we'll start to see a drastic change in the city. And here we can see that all of a sudden the city has gone largely from blue to green, including a short field. It didn't last too long, but definitely impressive to see all that green after it being blue all morning. And at this point, things were looking much better. Once the anomaly started, it was kind of a fierce battle back and forth. We were assigned to the riverfront area and did some work with the target portals there and some of the cluster portals. Incidentally, right now there's a blue portal on the riverfront. It was a target portal. It's just over where it says Aquarium of the Americas, and we had a little run-in with a blue agent there that was cursing us out and cursing my kids, and Op advised us to move, and we did, and now you can see plenty of activity occurring from that portal due to the fact that we did have to abandon it and kind of leave it for the resistance. Later on, we did come back, retake the portal. It was flipped by Ada, but it was fielded for a little while, so they weren't able to do too much with it. And then towards the last measurement, we held some cluster portals and then headed on to the after party. The resistance did manage to field the entire city. I don't know how large it was, but that was pretty impressive. Kind of a last Hail Mary. I mean, it didn't count for any points, but it was nice that they were able to do that. With the anomaly officially over, there were still a few skirmishes going on in the city, but most people were making their way to the after party. And here's some quick shots of our team. This is the FO2 Foot Cluster team. They did a fantastic job out there, made me proud. And then we headed to the after party, enjoyed a few drinks, while we were all waiting anxiously on the announcement of the winner.
Okay. Then the anomaly swept across Europe. The resistance did indeed push back. They took Rome. And the enlightened held both Vilnius and Sofia.
When our day here in America began. The series score was 7.5 to 6.5. The enlightened leading by just 1 point. Very close.
Chicago, with 1711 to 543, was controlled by the resistance. And Miami, with 716 to 165, belonged to the enlightened.
That brought the series score to 9 versus 8. Still just a 1 point difference.
Just a 1 point difference.
New Orleans carries 2 points overall. And at measurement 3, with just 1 hour remaining, the score here in New Orleans was practically tied.
Are we all comprehending this? The entire series came down to this city. This city. And just this last hour. And I know how hard all of you have fought all day, but it came down to this very last hour.
With 804 to 779.
Wow.
884 to 779. New Orleans and the Via Noir anomalies
Belong to.
The enlightened. We all know that when it is a close tie, that means it's a close tie, and our win is not far away. We've all seen many close ties, and that means our win is not far away.
The real victory today is that everyone fought so